So here we are with episode 11 of the many sides of Voice Actor Radio. Last episode, Yasumi asked Otome and Yubisaki, or well, Mekorun, about what she should be doing in order to improve herself for the Kamishiro anime that she's participating in, and Otome Mekorun basically says, why don't you just talk to Yuuhi about it? She would probably know. So we'll just have to see whether Yasumi takes that advice, and also, she's getting ready for her next recording, I believe so. That's what we saw in the last episode. But we'll just have to see. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon and early access in the YouTube memberships. Other than that, let us get started. No, we're done with the, A recording session. The next session is your last. Okay, does her character die next episode? Meets a heroic end. Okay. I have faith. Well, maybe it was, well, passable, right? Mori. You're finally asking her that now? Have you ever had an episode where your character was the main focus? No pressure! I don't know why, I've just been in a salty mood. And like, when she was saying that, the only thing in my head was just, fuck you. I don't know why it's such a... You know what? It was... I blame Jellyfish. I blame it all on Jellyfish. Yeah, honestly. No pressure. I mean, yes. The quality of Phantom as a whole. God, that's a lot of pressure. Yeah, but like, also a little hard to have fun when you're putting so much pressure on her. Hi, outside corner. Oh, alright. Okay, so this is during the record. I thought she just like left while Yuuhi was... Oh, same issue that Yasumi's having. Yasumi's will be like, I'm still trying to overcome it. Oh my god, those are some big shoes this woman got. Sorry, I don't have the answer for that, yeah. When you don't have the answer. What do you... Alright, the final episode, let's go. But so much pressure, though. It's just fucking deafening, bro. Did you hear that white noise? That white noise. Oh my god, it's just... Oh, the pressure! I know, right? I refuse to see it. But it's just not enough, huh? Yep. Yep. Doesn't matter. You know, I don't do this whole voice acting stuff, but like, to be singled out, like, when I was in the orchestra, like, to be singled out, because like, the teacher notices that you're playing something incorrectly. Oh. Or even choir, actually, that has also happened to me in choir. Ah! Hopefully you're paying her for overtime, right? Right? Well, well, at least she sort of have support, you know, so. Alright, let's keep going. Seeing what happens. No pressure. This is the moment where she... a little insecure. Because she felt... Well, okay, I get it. Now I'm over here thinking, that's a giant microphone. My god. It's so humongous. Oh, that's her first show. We see baby Yumiko right there. My god, how long has it been? Anyways, as I said, you guys getting paid overtime for this? Of course, no pressure. I mean, how can you? You're in too far. Alright, we're back here again. In this spot. And, like, if Yuuhi's coming out... Next. I just have to remember what Otome and Mekurun said. Well, technically, you had that chance when you first debut, and now you're having this second chance, right? With no real talent? I mean, it's not talent in particular. She's already over here like, alright, time to quit. Of course. If she's got a passion. Ah. Maybe she can tap back to that enthusiasm that she had. I'll give up my allowance! Damn. Grandma knows what's up. She's just like, I've gone through a lot of shit. If you want to do it, do it. Damn, Grandma's paying for it too? My god. Unexpected break right away. Plastic girls. Girls made from plastic. So Barbie? Through her connection. Ah, very interesting. I had that once in my orchestra. Had a junior called me senpai. Ah, youth. Before the adult world fucking beat you down, huh? Yup. Uh-oh, she searches up her own name and she finds... Quit voice acting now? She's fucking in middle school, bro! Shut the fuck up! I swear to Christ! Oh, and then her grandmother died. Of course. I was thinking, I never got to show you my dream before. Well, she'll be watching you in the spirit world and all that, you know? Oh my god, look at that pasture in Kagasaki. That's me. Why have I stopped passing my auditions? But you are holding yourself back. along with everybody else, but you know, it's mainly you. Momentum. Mm-hmm. The momentum, the enthusiasm. As I stood on the edge of that cliff. Found yourself a rival, someone that you wanna... Got a little tough. Ooh. Mm-hmm. All the way in episode 1? Or is this 2? Can't remember. She just came here just to interrupt her monologue, and now they're walking home. Mm-hmm. Yes! Not even a question. Not even a question that you should be asking. No. If she is your rival, you should ask her. Undermine her. Come on now. Okay. Okay, so she's asking. Ask? Okay. I can never do that. Hold on. You keep being able to do things that I can't. I hate you for that. You can do what I know I never could. Everybody needs help. To honor your courage. Alright? Since we started our radio show. Same. Of course. It's been a lot of fluff. It's been a lot of fluff to this fucking question. We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it. we're not gonna get it until next episode. Yeah, I was just over like, alright, she asked you a question, and then you're just gonna be over like, man, wish that couldn't be me. I wish I could say that and ask people for help and all that. And I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I know, I get it, Yuuhi, but like, you know, speed it up. I don't know I don't know what's wrong with me. I am salty and impatient today. But alright, we're gonna get right back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 11 of the many signs of voice actor radio. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty, it's a pretty episode. It's a pretty good episode, I suppose, you know? We are continuing to have Yasumi, who feels like she's hitting the wall. Everybody is constantly putting pressure on her while also saying no pressure. Like, I mean, except for Mori. At least Mori is just like, yeah, all the pressure to you. You know, the fucking sound director, Sugishita, comes out and he's just like, you know, this is an important episode. Yeah, she is the main, your character is the main person in this episode and all that, but we don't want to put too much pressure on you. We want you to have fun at the very least. I'm like, bitch, this is not a fun environment right now. You don't fucking go and say, we want you to have fun. Like, oh god, dude. I will say I would not survive in this type of environment where it really feels like everybody is out for themselves, and it's simply because they are out for themselves for the most part, right? All these people, they come from different agencies just for this one particular gig, and then, you know, they're gonna be hopping over somewhere to another gig and all that. So in terms of like that environment, like, again, I would not survive. That's for sure. they continue to have more retakes because they just want this episode to be perfect, you know, and Yasumi is currently is unable to adapt to that. And it's, the pressure around her is so fucking much. She lost her confidence many, many moons ago. It's unfortunate, and we see that in her flashback, right? A child who feels like she's invincible. She did all this great stuff. She got, one of her first auditions, you know, she got in for Plastic Girls, and then she got into this new role where she befriended Otome. Things were on the up and up until she decided that she was going to search up her own name. And of course, the internet will say whatever the fuck they want because there are no consequences to their words, so they will just say whatever. You know, it doesn't matter if this is like a person who is like a relatively new a new voice actor or anything. It's just, oh, quit voice acting already, lol, you know, like, it's just fucking bullshit, you know? How will anybody fucking improve if they're starting off new and then y'all are making fun of them for it, you know? It's really fucking annoying. Like, you know, like, there are some voice actors, alright, who have been doing it for a very long time, and then they're, like, only capable of doing one voice, and, like, and like, those people, I'm totally fine if you just decide to rag on them. But, like, I also feel really bad for, like, voice actors in general, because, you know, like, they're, obviously, they applied for that role, but it's not them who had the choice of being in that role, right? It's the director who gets them a part of that role until, you know, you find out that, like, something nepotism or something bribe or agency connection happens, and that's why you have this really bad person doing voice acting and whatnot. But typically those are kind of involved more for, like, celebrities. You know, like, they bring, like, Hollywood celebrities and they're gonna make them voice, like, a Disney character or a whatever animation character or something, and, like, they're not really good because they don't understand the difference between acting and voice acting, that sort of thing. But, like, we're not talking about that, right? We're talking about the concept of somebody applying for this job, and the director and everybody else decided that, hey, we're going to hire this person, so then they're gonna do the job. And obviously, it still falls on, like, the onus of the voice actor to be able to do a good job. But they're not the one who put themselves into the job, right? It's the director and it's everybody else within the production and everything that brought the voice actor onto there. And so, typically, like, for me, I usually try to punch up. So, like, if a voice actor is not doing something that you want them to do, kind of like, the voice actor for Ada in the Resident Evil 4 remake, right? Resident Evil 2 remake, she had a really, the voice actor then was really nice, felt like it really fit Ada Wong. And in Resident Evil 4 remake, they got a new voice actor for Ada, and people didn't like it. And people didn't like it so much that they just fucking, what was it? They just started fucking sending her death threats and, like, threatening letters and, you know, fucking harassing her and all that. And it's just like, bro. You know, like, it's, like, sure, maybe she's the one who's providing the voice, but, like, who's directing it? Who hired her? Yeah, who heard her in the audition? Unless she's somehow the only person who auditioned, or if somebody scouted her out before she did any audition or anything. You know, like, it's still not her. It's still somebody else selecting her, and then decided, yeah, this voice is fine. It's great. And it's, again, it really just grinds my gear, you know, when people just start blaming the voice actor and all that. And it's just like, no, how about we blame the people who chose them first? Anyways, after Yasumi sees these mean comments on the internet, hurting her feelings and all that, she feels like maybe she's not worth it at all. The enthusiasm that she had when she first joined is getting fucking snuffed out by the haters. And her grandma dying also didn't help as well, because she felt like, wow, I didn't accomplish my goal before my grandma passed away, so she can't see me be successful anymore. Not be successful, become successful, become a pro, be a part of Pritia and all that. So that's also a big bummer for her. And she had gone through this whole slew of, like, rejected applications and whatnot. And as she says, right, as she was at the edge of the cliff, ready to have to quit, she ends up meeting Yuuhi, who ended up becoming her rival, and she is now trying to she's trying to catch up to Yuuhi, because that's just what rivals are, I can't let them beat me. But I also find it very interesting that Yasumi came to this realization that, oh, how stupid was I thinking that me and Yuuhi are on the same level, because we're not at all. Because that moment where Yuuhi felt like her career was going to end, and she was crying all that, and Yasumi was just over here thinking like, oh, so now you finally know how I feel. So in that part, she felt like Yuuhi was an equal to her, but then she comes to realize, oh no, that was just Yuuhi being a little insecure. And I'm just like, a little? You see, she's acting like that, and you're saying this is a little insecure? But that's what her mind came up with, and so she just that's just that. And we got to see the conversation between Yuuhi and Yasumi, where Yasumi finally decides to ask Yuuhi for advice. And even though Yuuhi was just out here saying a bunch of fluff, but also not really fluff, but like fluff in terms of like actually answering Yasumi's question, she had to fluff it out, because she's just like, look, the episode's about to end, alright? I can't explain everything to you right now. So let me tell you about why I hate you instead. And I'll be honest, this whole time when she's just like, this is why I hate you, I couldn't figure out specifically what she hated, like what traits that she hated of Yasumi, other than the fact that, they're just the opposites. But here, Yuuhi makes it a little clearer. Like, I hate how earnest you are. I would have never been able to ask you, right? If I were in your shoes, I would have never been able to ask my rival for any advice. But the fact that you did that really pisses me off. I really hate you for that. I hate that you're able to do things that I can't do. And to which, all I'm gonna say is that, look, if that's what you hate her for, sounds like, doesn't sound like hate for sure, but, she'd probably hate her in terms of, like, again, what she says, like, you're able to do this that I can't do. But, and also, Yasumi's guy out here with, okay, I was gonna say something. But, Yuuhi, I will say, if you and Yasumi somehow, somewhere end up together and all that assets that you wish you had, you'll have it. It's fucking great. I have a friend who's able to do a lot of things that I can't do, but, I'm not out here spiteful as Yuuhi or hating it or whatever, I just use that to my advantage. I can't do that, but they can. I'm gonna ask them instead to do it for me. Come on now, Yuuhi. You gotta learn to take it to your advantage, alright? But that's pretty much the episode. I know I kind of skipped through most of the talking, the retakes and all that, and Yasumi being like, why am I not enough and all that, but it's just there to relay Yasumi's current hurdles, right? She's still not over it yet. It's not even a hurdle, it's a giant fucking wall, and she's like, she can barely climb it. So we have all of that, and I think I've kind of already made my peace with the fact that this is in this type of environment, it's a very much everybody is out for themselves, because they're all essentially contract workers, kind of. I mean, they get gigs, so like that's kind of like a contract. I would assume they have to sign contracts, right? Somewhere. Oh, they're also in an agency, so like, are they? So technically, they are working full time. Anyways, whatever. But like in this, I already explained, so I don't have to say it again. So yeah, we'll just have to see what's gonna happen in the next episode. I still can't figure out whether it's the final episode, next episode, but I guess I'll find out next week. But until then, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.